Hello guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I am doing series of reviews, but today is gonna this particular episode is gonna be a bit different. It's not a review, it's not a re-review. It's just a video of a particular fragrance which I enjoyed a lot in my journey. Sort of like a tribute because this is being taken down and being replaced by another one in the line. I think it's called oh, I forgot the name. The new one. I'm waiting for it to reviewing it. Sorry, today I'm tired. My English is gonna get all weird. Terre hermes au Givry. I think that's the new one. But today we'll be paying a tribute to Terre hermes au Fraiche. I have gone through multiple bottles of it. This is a flanker to a very popular line called Terre hermes. Terre hermes is from House of Hermes, and Hermes has Terre hermes, Vetiver, Perfume. This one au Fraiche, and then the new one is au Givry. I think, yeah, Givry. So yeah, I can see like they have a flacon version, limited time release, but mostly those are the main ones. TDH, Eau Fraiche, Vetiver and Perfume, and the new one, total 5. So the rest of them, they have a metal bottle, a lot of this other variation. But recent times I saw Sebastian Zara, so it's not my information. I watched him saying in this channel that this is taken down because of certain particular note which is banned by IFRA regulation, which is a shame because this is a great fragrance. And recent times I'm not going to say I wore it a lot, but I definitely enjoyed it because I had a 200 ml, I had 125 ml or something, and then I had this bottle as a tester. I bought it. I think how much was this? This was bottle size was 125 ml. Okay, this was the last bottle that I bought, and it's nearing the end. Obviously, I have a decant page. I decant a lot. There's a nice little white bottle cap. It's one of my favorite because it has a lot of citruses, watery vibe, much more lemony, or I detect some sort of pan masala, that cardamom. I said it in my review, I still stick to it. It has some spices, So this fragrance has notes like, it was released in 2014, I think. Orange, citruses, watery notes. Middle notes are geranium, woody notes, cedar and patchouli. So I'll just say it's a very simple, elegant, classy, watery fragrance. I call this one of the best rainy day fragrances because it's so watery. Imagine citruses floating on top of water. That's what it feels like. And I detect that cardamom because of the spices. I detect it, not everybody necessarily have to get it. I really enjoy this. This one gives me a pan masala vibe, really nice. So this is one of a kind fresh perfume. Doesn't have the longest lasting performance like EDT or the Perfume or the Vetiver, but it's like Givenchy Gentleman Cologne, such a pleasant wearing. So my journey with this was really nice. My early years, I wore this a lot, 2015, 16. I rocked it like anything, high heat, rainy days. So whether our global weather changed and stuff. So nowadays, we don't really get a rainy season to enjoy. Nowadays, it's always hot. Even after rain, it's hotter, So once I heard that news, I actually panicked sort of because I'm not finding this everywhere in the shops. Some of the shops, they have the 200 of TDH, Terre hermes, but the panic call is for like, when you hear, it's like human nature, when you hear something being discontinued, suddenly imagine you hear that Lanvin is being discontinued. Many of you will run to the boutique and collect backup bottles, 200 mls, so for life you're good, Actually, you don't need that much. You just need 100 ml for good rest of our life. But I actually started searching for it, and I actually found a pack sort of like in a shop. I paid full retail, but I got it. This is the cute little, I think 30 ml bottle. Let me check. I bought it as a package, I bought 2 bottles together. This is 30 ml sprayable, and I also got a backup of 100, I think 20 ml or 30 ml. This is 125 ml, yeah, refillable. So this is pretty nice. Okay, so I can use it in a decant bottle or something. So I'm good, for backup. So that's not the reason why I want to do the video. If you should run and get some backup bottles, or not many people may think like, hey, discontinue it, let's get it. Is this a must-have fragrance? Is this like one of the best ever, one of the most unique? If one of the best, I don't know, but for spring and summer, this is one of a kind fragrances, very enjoyable, and it went through some creativity. It did not copy anybody. It has some Terre hermes vibe in it, but actually it added some own citrus, which made it special. I don't know how the new one's gonna smell. One of my brother bought the bottle. He's waiting for the fragrance to arrive, so I will borrow from him and review. I'll compare. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna smell the same like this, but there's gonna be a few differences. So maybe if that one smells like this, it is a good news. Then it's not entirely gone, but one fragrance replaced by another one, missing couple of notes, it's not the same. That's my analysis. And this remains one of the most beautiful creations, even though it's more watery, aquatic. It acts a lot like Cartier fragrances, like Eau de Cartier. You know, like I find a lot of similarity between Cartier house and Terre Hermes line, or as a matter of a whole Hermes line. So to each his own. Some people may say this is not worth it, it's a bit expensive, Hermes is a bit expensive, and this one particular doesn't last. Givenchy Gentleman Cologne, now recently also discontinued, doesn't last that much, but doesn't really mean it's a bad thing. You know, sometimes you don't need beast mode from everything. Sometimes you need something enjoyable, something more personal, you know, like personal space, personal enjoyment. This is the rainy day. I absolutely enjoy when it rains. You know, like I can smell the nature when it rains, and everywhere it gets flooded. You know, the nature gets back its life, and everything feels fresh and green. This fragrance gave me that. This is why I ran and bought that bottle, those bottles, so I do not really run out of the juice. Maybe I'll buy another one, 200 ml, so which will make me feel more confident. But that's what I do as a reviewer or collector. If you have this bottle, if you absolutely treasure it, get it like a backup bottle, like because you like using. Some people have 5 bottles of CD Neem, some people have 10 bottles, 15 bottles, 20 bottles of Aventus. No harm in it. If you love something, get a backup if you are scared of discontinuation. So overall, this is a beautiful little creation, but it's not a must-have for everybody. It's not instant love like Versace Purom. Like if you love Versace Purom Sauvage, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna like this. There's something about this fragrance. It's more nature-like, more natural, like H24 by Hermes. Not everybody is raving about it, but it takes time to grow on you. This whole line, you know, it's original one is kind of like a powdery, spicy, vetiver and orange combination. Very weird. I did not see the hype behind that when I tried for the first time. I could not justify the price tag of 400. I mean, not 400. It was like 450, around 500 ringgit. That is like a thing around 100 something dollars. I could not justify. Then I fell in love with it slowly after testing some, you know, clones and stuff. This you will love if you love the original, okay? And it's not the same. It's a lot more watery at heart. So it's basically for the people who love this house and this line. So if you actually happen to be in that category, you better find a deal, because slowly it's going to phase out just like Ultra Zest. I'm telling you, if this fragrance is going to get harder to find, and it's going to become like few more zeros in Amazon or eBay, you know, some sites people sell it for a very kidney price tag. So right now you can still have it for regular pricing. Get it. You can find many shops, you know, if you go to fragrance shops, they will have this. But soon many people buy everything off from all the shelves, stock up, and after 1 year it is going to be $200 for 100 ml. That's what's going to happen, or 125 mil. So try it. Most important thing, try it. If you like the thing, get it. Already Hermes, I think, taken this down and replaced by the new one. I would like to try the new one, but I'm going to miss this fragrance if this is gone from the market for good. Okay, such a beautiful fragrance they created. Good memories with it. That's my tribute to the fragrance called Terre Hermes Ultra Fresh. It's really fresh, really zingy, citrusy, a little bit spicy kick, and it's watery. Okay. Like Dior Cologne. I love this fragrance a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and that was the video. So if you found it to be helpful, you are most welcome. Have a nice day. Time to move on to the third review. Take care.